All right, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that. So apparently don't hit record right in the middle of everything. Yep. All right, we had one successful crash, one not so successful crash. Welcome back to those of you who have returned. Thank you for returning. I do appreciate it. Well, these things happen. Thankfully, there wasn't like 15 or 20 people from a raid, you know. That seems to be my max room, is about 20. On a rare occasion, I'll get a raid from one of the big boys, and, you know, I've got like, 50, 60. So I had like 100 once, and I was like, this isn't, what's going on here? This ain't right. Did somebody unplug him and plug him back in, please? Kevin's gone offline. All right. There should be a way to have that go. Like if that crashes out again. So either my computer can't handle that or Streamlabs can't handle that. I don't know. Let's just make sure and double check that we've got our cloud bot rolling here. Hey, welcome back, Murph. Thank you for coming back. Right, Delta? I'm like, what's going on here? Nobody knows me. YouTube just screwed up today. All right, let's go back to what we were doing. Let's go have some fun a little bit. Hopefully we won't. I won't hit record again. I guess I should probably start that ahead of time. Something got messed up there. I was like, oh man, I want to record this. Flying Brian, welcome back, y'all. Thanks for stopping back in. All right, so we had a successful, the PlayStation crashed, and I was super stoked because the stream kept going. Then something funky happened. All right, Dreadscaff, looks like they took the time to name that base. Let's go try and look at that one. And I was like, yes. And then some craziness was going on in the Nexus, and I'm like, oh, I got to capture this, right? I was going to maybe make a funny little thing with it. Try messing around with like making little videos. Learning how to do that stuff. I got to get a de-editor to download though. And then I hit record, and blammo! What I probably should have done was turned off the music. Is there an update yet? Alright, let's see if Dreadscaff is an actual build here. Let's check it out. It's partly cloudy today. Man, we're having no luck with the random bases today. Am I normal? Yeah, I am. Moving wall art. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of clip though. If I can get out of Calypso. We got a nice paradise in Calypso. Hey, look at this. Somebody. Alright. You got lucky, maybe?
Extreme hazard planet. Extreme hazard planet.
YouTube has all those channels where like it's just like a a scene and some mellow music. Like that would be so cool to make, and just use stuff like this, build something in No Man's Sky and then somehow try to get permission from these people to throw that in, And thank you guys for sticking with me in my Streamlabs crash. So that is one way that so the two ways that my stream will stop is Streamlabs will crash or my internet goes down. Well, at least they took the time. I'm gonna wait for the storm to pass. The free one. Or Streamlabs OBS, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS. Come on, Storm.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Good timing, good timing. All right. Decorated the portal up. I like that. That's a good idea. I'm going to go do that on mine. Differently. Hey, yeah, let's take a break from that other thing. That thing's a bit complicated, and it's just due to the fact that I'm using a part that doesn't exist really, and spacing and turning and alignment and all that. But yeah, I want to do something like that, only a bit different. That's not a bad idea. Well, that's not too shabby. great views that we're running into anyway. Oh, please tell me this is a center to get me the hell out of Calypso. Oh, that would be so great. See, I allow myself this little luxury in getting to the center of galaxies in normal. Like, I'll do it, you know, the hard way, and I'll black hole jump, I'll just jump until I get there. But if I'm doing base, you know, anything base related tours, if I'm just doing what I do now, but not on stream, and I'm like, center of this galaxy, and I want the hell out of there, yes, please. You fibber. There is not the center. What do you mean? All right, whoa. So I need to go back. I don't know this trick. What is this trick you speak of not breaking all my stuff? Hold on, let me search for, we are still in Calypso. And I have a portal in Calypso, so. How do you, what do you do? How do you, you know, not break my stuff? We got a base here, though. Oh, on a base here. Oh, Calypso Center Station. What? Okay, all right. Let me, on any portal? Because Calypso's, so wouldn't I do 4? Like, isn't Calypso 3rd? Well, wait a minute. What's Eisentam? 7, right? I must have a base in Eisentam. Landing area not clear. Alright. Out of here. Well, got a few bases around here. Oh, Eisentam is 10. Yeah, but I was right. Calypso was 3. Okay. All right. Well, let me head to my base that I now have a portal at. always drop at least one base computer down. Hold on. Yeah, I honestly wasn't paying attention. All I know is it wasn't right at the center. Well, somebody took a little time here to think about that idea there. That's actually a neat idea. Simple. Not overly complicated. Hello. How the hell do you get into it here? There you go. Yeah. Joby, what is going on? How you doing today? Well, this looks like an area we could actually just do some random base drop-ins. Let's do that for a minute. We must be near the center, so go find them. Landing area not clear. Alright.
Extreme night temperature detected.
There we go. Alright, but we're not going to do that because we don't want to break our stuff. So I'm going to try this little tip you're telling me here. Break you out of here. Oh, it's one of my favorite things is the hover. That and they just look cool. The cockpits are nice, different, you know, it's a nice change. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, they should have like that, you know, the original set. Fine. I like having like ultra rare. Although, granted, what is ultra rare in this game anymore? Somebody finds it and it's like, hey. So what galaxy am I trying to get to? 7, so I'm going to do... the first glyph and then the 7th glyph. So the first glyph for all of it except for the last one, I do the 7th glyph. Is that correct? I'm playing on PS5. There's no way I'm ever going to be 100%. I would never, ever do that. I like console playing. I'm a console person. Started on console. And if PC gets too complicated for my pea-sized brain, it's always console. I'm so bummed about the flags, man. This whole, it's nostalgia in a way, you know, and why I'm kind of bummed because none of this stuff works anymore. None of it. The phase in on the bump out does not work. Yes, I can do what I need to with it, but it was just better when it was, you know, something you could just kind of blend into. But it was early blending technique, to be honest with you, all this year. A lot of stuff you don't even see because the flags are no longer moving in the direction they're supposed to move in. So, all right, we do have a portal here. Where's my ship? Probably parked in a rock somewhere, right? Grown to appreciate Calypso.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
All right, so how many glyphs total again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is it, 12? And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 16. Well, it should have been, but probably didn't have enough space, or who knows? It could have made it smaller. Took me somewhere. Oh, location corrupted. I was pretty certain it was 12, but I was just trying to make sure. So, no. Now we're in... No, there's a way to supposedly go to a system without breaking all your stuff. Or do you have to be in the system next to that system? You can't just do it from anywhere. I might just do it the old-fashioned way. It's either that we're gonna go, before I forget it, I want to go mess with the shell idea, or not. It might not even be shells. We might do something else. But I want to kind of mess with that area on my, my portal that I'm messing with. Alright, I gotta look at Bing chilling. Oh, human scientific might be neat too. Hell. Alright, let's go check out Bing chill. Oh, stop moving around. Yeah, that's usually what I do. I have a friend who actually has they had a whole community do this, where they went to every galaxy, put a base, down in the center of every galaxy, and they used to taxi people. It was a taxi service. No, I was trying to get to 7, I think. They wanted me to go, I believe. Alright. We need to get some of these people into building. Like this one's a nice planet. Most of the other ones have been, really amazing views. It's like, look, a couple of tricks, and you're gonna be like, oh, now I can build what I think. Adra, what's going on? So we had one successful PlayStation crash, and we stayed alive, and I was super stoked. And then my Streamlabs OBS crashed because I hit record during something funky, and my stream crashed, and that was kind of a bummer. But I said, screw it, I'm coming back. Thank you all for stopping in. I mean, I got a decent number of, you know, base. I'm in Rye Sampler, whatever, Jolotwai, Nepetizaspru, Chimageki, Radwakarn, Uragrahara, Eisentam, obviously. I have another save where they're numbered like 218, you know, all that sort of thing. But this is my normal save, so I'm trying to get out of Calypso. But all right, let's go to other bases. Or just go to all. Yeah. Yeah, there's a people quadrant. Imagine Dragon Prime. Alright, you got me curious. Where are you? Wherever I am right now, which is where? Whatever. Alright, so where's my... Where is my... My freighter. Wait a minute. Where is my freighter? Interesting. Alright, let's go to here. Yeah, I decided just to kind of... We haven't been having much luck in that department. I didn't see Imagine Dragons again, I don't think. Alright, let's go check it out. We'll do one last one. Still too loud, let me know, please. Oh, it's one of my bases. Why am I here? Did I like something here? Huh. How's the music level, okay? idea? Who did this? I lowered it. Is it any better? Yeah, so if I'm using the internal, I gotta turn that down. If I'm using desktop, I gotta turn that down. And actually, I should have to turn this down. Got a good mix? Alright. Jose's first base and me helping him learn how to build a little bit. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Yeah, I remember this. I was teaching him how to flip floors around. Yeah, you can tell he hasn't been here in a bit. The terrain. Yeah, where's the base computer? Alright, where's the base computer? Around here somewhere. Oh yeah, I know what base, yeah. I can find the darn base computer. Yep. Teach him how to flip stuff upside down. Memories. I just need to find the base computer. I can't. I'm pretty certain this was built before the new parts. Otherwise, I think there would be new parts here.
Don't pretend you're no good, 'cause I can see your sunshine dripping out your sleeves onto my lifeline. Oh, good, though you didn't mean to leave a trail for me, but you didn't know I'm Trevor. It is. It's alright with me if it's alright with you, then I could be whatever it is that you need me to, my love.
Words get distracting. Suspenseful. Let's see what suspenseful mildly creepy, not really. Suspenseful a little bit. Go down the tempo. Get down a little bit. Key, pitch. Not paradise. Okay. Any better? Yeah, the Streamlabs music is different. Alright, we're gonna get out of the Streamlabs music. I think we were better off with what we had before. Yeah, much better. That's why. I mean, you could just, while you're building, turn the sentinels off. And they became too much a nuisance. You know, you could still have to pay for everything, just turn combat off for a little while you're building. I do like that option. I mean, if you want to deal with it, play it strict on normal. I think that's probably the one thing I would alter in my normal save is while building, so it didn't have to deal with, you know, that sort of thing. What's in the box? Alright, we're gonna... Yes, you did. You discovered most of my systems, actually. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, never mind on that portal trick. Brings you to the center, close to the center of the galaxy you're at. Alright, we need to get underneath. Oh no. Alright, so we gotta remember not to leave this. Oh, thank you, Joby. Curious. Why do I have a feeling that's the same spacing? Might be a little bit different. There we go. Pink. Okay. That's as close as I'm going to get to the center of that thing. Which is not terribly far off, and we could probably do something, manually place if we had to, but we are as close as I could get. Now we could take a floor panel and scoot it, if we wanted to get perfect. But I don't. I just want to use this as a base plate. And actually, we get another really great effect as well. But unfortunately, I can't seem to place it. But that coloring is, yeah, it's definitely neat. And then you get the portal going. But if you get in a larger one, let's see, what do we do here? Pink. I have it somewhere. Actually, I think I have to come in underneath the... Yeah, I do. Damn it. Alright, hold on. That's here for a reason, and I forget why. Blah, 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 but it's not. Yeah, no, because that is the height we need. Alright, damn it. We need to throw in a little bit more when you get that close, but alright, it needs to come back. Uh-oh, we got a Beebs raid incoming, says Joe J. Welcome, by the way. Welcome, Boat Chaser. How you doing today? Been an interesting stream day. Trying to get all my stream stuff going. Alright, where did I leave this off? And we're going back to the portal, but I just want to see where I left off here. The PC's treating me fine. We were streaming earlier, and actually the PlayStation crashed, and I started cracking up because I'm like, yes, you know, I can't. This is the first time I've ever been happy to crash, you know. And then Then something, I went up to the anomaly and something was going on up to the Nexus, and something started being funky. People were like flying around like they were sitting. And I was like, oh, I got to record this. I hit the record button and Streamlabs OBS crashed. And I was like, damn it. So we did a restart, and we're back where we are. And I was just kind of looking at, I was working on the portal, but this is where I saved, so I'm going to come back and, hey, people, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, raiders, for stopping in. Welcome, welcome. We're still getting our new PC and Streamlabs and everything running, but we do have, Andres Boom, Culinary Zest, welcome. James MC, welcome. Whiskey Jack, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Beeble, how you doing today? We had a successful crash and an unsuccessful crash today. The PlayStation crashed, and Schmitz, welcome. The PlayStation crashed and my stream kept going. I was like, yes, because it was the first time it happened, and then I hit record on something and Streamlabs crashed, and I was like, no. All right, welcome, thank you. All right, we're just sitting here. We were looking at this. I'm working on this wacky building, and so what I've done here, for those of you just joining, is Gunboat Willie, welcome, by the way. We put in all the parts. I'm going to clean it up later, but now what I'm doing is I'm going to strip away some stuff and try and see where, we might want to put the windows in, where our entrance is going to be. We're going to have this big kind of outdoor garden thing here. And it's an art gallery is what I'm doing. There's some museums on this planet. Teabags and Shin Banjo and Dark Hellboy asked if I would put something here, and I said, I will. I don't know when, but I will. When I am inspired to, and I got inspired, and boom, here we are. And then I was at the portal because we're bouncing around looking at random bases. I was up at the Nexus, and I'm like, all right, let's do some random bases because I needed a break from this. And you know what we haven't done in a bit? We haven't actually looked inside, have we? I wasn't having much luck there. And then I went to a portal, and somebody had done something at the portal, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm working on a portal. Maybe there's something I can do with that. Oh, we still have this back wall to do here. Oh, before I can move on to the fun stuff. That's right. Damn it. Oh, that's a bummer. All right. Well, I'm a little bummed about that because that means I've got more work to do. Not just fun of tearing things off and playing around. I gotta finish a pat and then we can get going on that. All right. Well, that's sort of what we have here. It's in its beginning stages. And that's all I have to say about that. All right, let's get out of here. We've been going crazy here. Oh. It's so hard to use this part. Like, what made me decide to do this, I will never know. Thank you, Boat Chaser. So it's just one of those builds where I'm like, all right, let me work with this thing, and let's see just how unbelievably difficult I can make it for myself. But the fun stuff is the kaleidoscopes. And if you haven't seen those and you would like to, raise a hand. Oop, I just bumped into my microphone. Later, Joby. Thank you very much. You know what? That sounds like a good plan, Joby. I think we will. I will set an alarm even. Good to see you. Take care. Alright, we can either go back to the portal and mess around with that, or... Oh, I forgot to do... Oh, we moved that block a bunch and then I forgot to save it. Darn it. At least we know what we're doing now. What's a kaleidoscope? Yeah, well that's... Joby is the man who inspired me to build that. That was Joby's base idea. I forget how many sides it was, and it was the antenna. And I think the perfect circle had just gotten going. And I never heard of a kaleidoscope before. If you're new to the kaleidoscope and you would like to see it, raise your hand. If you don't care, I will go to the portal. If you'd like to see my city and you've never seen it, raise your hand. There's a ton of things I'm working on, so I have multiple areas I can throw some parts around and build. And we can explore. That's what I love about this game. Oh, well, I hope she has a wonderful birthday. And thank you for stopping in, Boat Chaser. Glad to have you aboard. All right, take care, Joby. All right, I guess we're going to the portal. No answers in chat. It's okay to answer. It's all about being chill here. It's like sitting on a very uncomfortable sofa at the moment. And hanging out. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go and I want to see if I can't do something with the things that pop up. I'm debating on trying to see if there's, like, when they pop up, that something shows up. You know, maybe I don't want to be too blasé with it. Then I wish I could get that fog effect away from that lower bit. We're gonna have to move that block again. Oops, excuse me. But we can actually do that above ground and drop it in, which is nice. Yep, daytime. Alright, so when these pop up, there's just like a little skim of stuff here that we have to work with. Or we could have something going on with it here. Take care, Wild Bear. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you. And of course, it's daytime when these things do not look their best, but there's a cool shadow effect that happens here, and I'm debating on keeping the part that I think is doing that. But if you look here, we can get to a certain point and it starts to fog out. And up there it gets kind of, you know, it gets a weird blinky, foggy effect. I know this is not intelligent to do, but you know, I had to. Shocking, what's going on? And by the way, I've got pocket lint as a currency. If you feel like gambling, or if you feel like talking to the 8-ball, you know, all those fun little things in the chat there. Treasure hunts and whatnot. All right, so let's, you should start your own fugitive challenge. You have to build a kaleidoscope on every planet you land on until you reach the center, and then you have to build an APG city to finish. And how many years do you have left to play this game? Alright, we do want to do something more with this, obviously, because although this is neat as itself, I'd like to figure out a way to cut that fog back. But first, we need to move this block. Alright, so if we take this block and we run it over here. And then, what if we do this? Shazam! And here it goes. We were doing great for a while. Oh, really? Of course, at this moment, it would have to stop working. Come on, you. You're going to drive me crazy. I just need to move one. Oh, really? Alright, you're gonna be that way. I get it. We'll reset. We'll start again. It's like I'm also not playing in like a comfortable seating position where my hand normally would start. This is... No, can you set up a story? Because I will. Will Badger and Zabs. I mean, I got all that stuff on and started and whatnot, but those guys did a bunch of work for me yesterday, and, you know, 07 to the mods, man, for getting that up. But if I could make my own story, oh, heck yeah. I'll make my own story up. Trying to find something a little bit central, but now, of course, since I did what I did before, now we have something different. All right, let's get you back on there. Oh, I'm gonna definitely do my own storyline, so. Come on. Oh, you're in the way now. Alright, what did we do last? We were underneath, so everything was a little bit different. Alright, what did I do last time? Did I bring it forward a half? I think I did. Well, it's either that or we do this the old-fashioned way. And hand place it. Because even when we did the other method, it was still a little bit off-center. You know what? Let's try and do something the old-fashioned way and see what we get out of it. Yeah, because we're not even centered here on this part. This is for this stuff here, so I'm just using this as a basis, I guess. So that could come. I could create my own thing here. Build off of that. Still have a pretty straight line. Looks pretty... Oh no, we're cockeyed. We can see it right here. It's starting to go off. Alright, we'd have to start that fresh, but whatever. Alright, let's try and do this instead. And as we know, this is never perfect, but you can get pretty darn close. What do I always say? Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be believable. And you have to have a little bit of patience. Patience goes a long way when building. Come on. Yeah, I know. It's been an hour just to freaking get this spot. This is why I want to try building with on PC, because I wonder if there's more accuracy with the mouse. You know, I can get my center points a little easier. We're just gonna drop this in because we don't care right now. Any new build parts this week? You know what I mean? Like, you think there's going to be an expedition? I think we'll get posters of some sort. Wasn't there a... I think, didn't somebody data mine we'd have to do each one of these individually. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't really line up. I mean, again, we could do the floor method and inch it over, you know, micro move it over. Oh, really? The corrupt crystals. Oh, that would look good in something like this. I mean, I tried doubling it up here to try and cut the effect, but then we lose the other effect and it actually becomes worse. You know. And it just gets too close. See, but then you lose all the effect. It gets too flashy. Like, that's kind of the best I can get that. Well, that's the thing, man. You know, we get a ton of posters. I think Captain Steve had a thing, like some data mine stuff of, you know, at certain angles were good. Of like building your own robot or something like that. Hey, Mom, what's going on? Which I'm gonna say that's gonna be a poster. Building a sentinel or building a, you know, a little robot or something. All right, let's try at least 2 of these. This might become a pain. Let's see where this ends up. Did they do this on purpose? Almost. Yeah, there's a center line. Yeah, getting to that center line is the pain, but... And in this instance, it really, you know, this is an art project. This isn't structural. There's no real need to make sure it's absolutely perfect. You know what I mean? Does it look good? Does it look interesting? Sure, you know. I mean, we're close. We are close. You know, we're a little heavy on the left on this one. Don't even start with me. I was having a good day there, Shock and I. You know, we've already done all the fun, you know, adding in other bits and pieces along the way here. You know, you can... Unfortunately... I mean, there's so much. I love building in this game. He's messing with me. Exactly. Alright, so I bet you we could plop one of these under. See, I've seen people putting them near and whatnot. I don't know if I've seen any where you don't see this and you just see the beam of light coming up yet. I haven't seen one, I don't think. I know I've seen them like, you know, hold on, let's bring one out. You know, on top, definitely, I've seen that. Just get a pillar of light coming up through there as well. And then change the color so that when that opens, you get a color there. And if we have to manually place because it's way out center this way. Alright, and where does this next one end up to? That's caught in collision bubble land. It is caught in collision bubble land. Okay. So then what we do... dip down here. Throw our torch on. Come down here and then go. Be free! We have released you from the bubble. Right, kind of what I thought, but we're going to bring that down a little bit. We'll just go upstairs and see what it looks like anyway. All right, let's bring that down. I don't want that showing, right? I mean, we all know what it is, but we don't have to make it that obvious. Like, oh, yeah, there's the light fixture. All right, here we go. Down. Oh, wrong one. Bring that down. And the other thing too is if we bring it down, you know, it's going to give us a different light. You know, like we can bring the brightness down a little bit more, get the softer portion of the light. You know, I haven't gotten into space engineers because I've been, you know, too busy trying to get this going a little bit better. We'll get back into it. You know, honestly, I feel it is more of a, you know, it's designed for PC, and I think that, you know, some of the controls kind of show that. And, you know, it's a very different, you know, it's a different mechanic, right? Yeah, I'm alright with that. We could actually even go larger and encompass the whole thing, but I kind of like the cut through. The only downside is anything else I want to do to kind of hide that or enhance it, you know, it means I gotta, and we gotta be pretty darn, and how close do these get to the next one, or is it, it'd be nice if they were evenly spaced. this is why I like having this music attached now instead of me cranking it through my stereo, through my headset. That's not too shabby. It's a little off to the right, I think. And here's the other thing too we're gonna have is it pitches downwards, right? Yeah, it's a little off to the right. Well, you know, what can we do here? I think each one should probably be made individually, to be honest. It's a little more tiring and troublesome, but in the long run, I think it's the better way to go. What's in the portal on top in the middle? This? Blocks. This is all just my setup right up here. I never noticed this before. Wow. Like, you know, ever since I started doing, you know, streaming through the PC and, you know, now that I have a computer, I'm noticing all this detail that I never noticed before. It's pretty crazy. So all the glowing bits are just teleporters. This is the kaleidoscope save. You know, I'm just messing with these things. And I was like, you know, actually I'm wondering now if I should probably do a save. Hold on. That might be a smart thing to do. Alright. Yeah, that drives me nuts while I'm working here, though. And it doesn't quite do it. Well, it doesn't. I could go full bore, you know, but I don't want to use a full. Oh, the line is the, it's an enlarged signal booster. And of course, it's super bright out right now above these, so reference line is going to be very different. And I'm trying to, that pink coloration, I'm not, some of that I think is just a reflection of the surrounding internals of the portal. So the two sides in here. But no, that line, yeah, that's a signal booster. So that's getting caught in the animation. But then you also have to take into consideration this edge and what's going on with this. But this one down here, I'm not exactly sure what, you know, where that some of that color's coming from, but again, I think it's from the internal bits. Because if you see, you know, the line is very obscured underneath there. And I just want to thank everybody for stopping in again today. Good to have you aboard. Even if you only stopped in just for a quick moment. See, because there's some telltale reference on this piece, you know. And here it looks like there's a little cross with a dot there in the middle. Sometimes it looks like a diamond. I mean, you could go nutty, and as long as you're getting a similar reference point, that's really all that matters. Well, and, you know, getting it as straight as possible. And unfortunately, that's where all the lighting issues come into play. You know, I can't see my cursor. I could make this larger. It'd probably be a smarter thing to do, but, you know, that means then the menu above me is too large, and I don't want that in my way, because that's just too much. There we go. Now we're getting a bit better on the lighting. The environment has darkened a little bit. And again, I know I'm not getting this perfect. I just want it to look okay. I'm not worried about perfection here. Yes, I'm trying to get it as close as I can in terms of what I think. But, come on, stop. Yeah, okay, so I could come forward a little bit on this one. I could have my hand up to the monitor here and kind of do but I'm looking for something like a consistent reference, which I think I see. I mean, obviously we could count the lines, or at least know, oh yeah, it's sort of near that dark area or this little thing. But again, every time the lighting changes, then our reference is going to be a little bit different. Oh, that's looking pretty decent right here, I think. Heavy line. A game called High on Life. Huh. Well, I've got a PC now, so. Yep, that looks like our reference. There's a kind of a thick line in the middle. Yeah, that looks really good. I think that's our best one. And, you know, we could go through and see just how far off we are in terms of left to right. Not too bad. That's not bad at all. A little off more to the right here, but you know, big deal. Again, it's more about aesthetics. As long as it looks good. Oh, we're getting a biggie about that time. We've been going for quite a bit of time. What time is it actually? Oh, no, we still got a good, like, 40-ish minutes. Alright, but I need a little break, so we will be back momentarily. I'm gonna put up the little break thing. We're gonna be right back. I need to run to the bathroom and get some beverage. I need a moment. So, hopefully I'll still see some of you when I get back. And for those of you who need to take off and do other things, thank you for stopping in. We do a lot of quacky stuff here. If you've never been here before, please consider subscribing and all that fun stuff. But yeah, we just like to hang out, have fun, no pressure. All right, I'll be back shortly. Thanks for chilling. All right, we're back. Thanks for those of you who waited around. I appreciate it. But that's why we have those games and stuff to keep you occupied, right? I mean, I could have a catheter hooked up, I suppose, but all right, we should probably save that. Andre Vandal. Sorry, take a break during your break. All right. A raid bottle handy Pete. That's all right, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that I can copy those now. That's so great. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, we should probably do this. Actually, should be smart and do this as well. I should have done that at the beginning. Might be one of the last things we have time for here. We'll see. That and my shoulder's starting to burn again. Alright, so you gotta come down one more. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At least we were in a good spot. Always the last one, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, the lighting doesn't really change, unfortunately. Alright, now we're going to try something else down there. We're going to keep that, though. I mean, walking by it, it's still neat. Alright, this one's way off. That one's way off. That one's decent. That one's way off. Bad. Break even. Of course I can't see right there. Pocket lid. Too far left, isn't it? Yeah, should be right here. So the edge of my cursor needs to be on that line. Okay. Damn it. Alright, tired of doing technical stuff. I'll come back to it. we'll get this straightened out, and then we'll have it ready for throwing in fun parts for next time. And as far as I can tell, my weekend is going to be my weekend, which means I have tomorrow off, which means we're going to be doing another No Man's Sky tomorrow morning. And I might do either some Ghost of Tsushima tonight or some Cyberpunk. I haven't made the decision yet. We'll see, depending on how my back feels too. But I want to thank everybody stopping in today. I want to thank the Raiders for stopping in. We're not going to look at a bunch of dirt. As a matter of fact, let's at least just get here. Oh my goodness. Oh, right near the end of the treasure hunt. I'll wait for the treasure hunt to end. We'll give that treasure hunt some time. I don't want to get right in the middle of that. And I got this all set up finally for myself. I can just kind of put my cursor over that, wait for there. Yeah, is there a redeemed tablecloth yet? Oh man, I gotta get so like when I watch Beebs, like when somebody donates, I gotta figure out how to get the thing, instead of the Streamlabs thing bouncing up and down, I gotta figure out how to make an image that goes in there. So we'll see what I can do on that. I might mess around with that today. We're waiting for that treasure hunt to finish up here. I hope you had a decent time. I hope you had some fun. And as always, if you're new here and you have any questions, never hesitate to ask. I am always willing to help out whenever I can. Yeah, now you... Alright, Zabs, redeem tablecloth. That may have to go in there at some point. Thank you, Zabs. Thank you for doing what you do. I appreciate it. 07 to the mods out there, doing their job, with helping everybody out. A handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. Alright, y'all. I want to thank you very much again for hanging out. As usual, you know who this has been. It's been me, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming. Wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and starship grease. Get those action pants on, get out there, and start building some wild and wacky stuff. And get that notification bell rung, and you never know when I'm going to come on and do another game. Alright, until next time, take care of yourselves, and have a great rest of whatever time of day it is for you. Alright, take care.